Hey guys, it's Vinny here, and I hope you can see me somewhat. I can't really see myself anyway. So since the next animation will still take quite a while to be finished, and more about that later on, like at the end of this video, I thought I will do just a few videos with my face in them. And so here we go. I thought a good video to start with would be to just reply to a few comments that I've received throughout the weeks and months. Yeah, I have actually a couple of comments that I have screenshotted for making a video or multiple videos like this. And I thought today I just picked 3 of those comments that I want to reply to, but that I just wanted to do on camera. Because first of all, it's free content. Second of all, sometimes I'm just way too lazy to write like comments, especially if they would get really long and probably, you know, it would turn into a big discussion with some people. And thirdly, some of the comments that I have screenshotted I also just wanted to reply to because I've seen them quite a lot, or like similar comments, and I thought it would be good to just give an answer on video so people just see it in general, so that others won't, you know, ask me the same things or tell me the same things. And yeah, so that's what we are going to do today. We are going to take a look at 3 comments, and since I'm still walking and almost at the main street here, I will make a short break, and I'm almost at the beach, so I will see you again, or you will see me again in a second or so, or in a few seconds, because I still can't stop rambling, and then we will get actually into the video.
12 hours later.
Plot twist, it's now 8 p.m. instead of 8 a.m. As it would have been if I would have continued to film when I did the first part that you just saw, but I had some troubles with the camera, so I had to go back and do this now in the evening, but that's fine. Let's not waste any more time and just get into the comments. The first comment is from Justin Hogan. He writes, "Nature's law is eat and be eaten, animals eat other animals, it's natural and it's logical since we are technically omnivores." First of all, nature though is not an argument. There are many things that happen in nature that we would consider to be immoral if we were to do them, okay? Rape happens in nature. Animals rape other animals. That doesn't mean it's morally justified for you to rape another human being or another animal, whatever, like non-human animal. And also I would kind of dispute what you said in the end. Technically we are omnivores, and I guess you mean biologically speaking. We are classified as omnivores officially, like humans, because that's what our habits represent, okay? Our eating habits just show that, but it doesn't mean it's actually what we should be doing. If you look at the anatomy of humans, it's much closer to animals that you would find in nature that are actually herbivores or predominantly herbivores or frugivores. And also another big point is that carnivores and omnivores, actual omnivores, cannot get their arteries clogged by saturated fat and cholesterol, okay? They don't get heart disease like we do from dietary cholesterol and saturated fats. But we do. Okay, let's go to the next comment, and that one is from, let me see, Honest Bob. He writes, "I love it when vegans take the moral high ground. It so makes meat eaters go vegan. Obviously, that's sarcasm. Try telling some poor third world starving person your ethics. Cheerio." Now, first of all, I was making the point in the video that people sometimes use the excuse that something is legal and therefore it's ethical, like specifically when it's about consuming animal products. And I made the point that just because something is legal doesn't mean it's ethical. Okay, there are plenty of practices that everyone would agree they are unethical, immoral, even though they are by law allowed. That was my point. But of course, you didn't refute any of those points. You didn't say anything about that because you can't refute anything what I've said in the video. So what you do is paint me as a big meanie and paint yourself and other people as a victim. So you just completely ignore what's being said and just say, oh, well, you're being mean. So I'm not going to respond to anything that you say. And also, I just want to highlight this. I am talking to you, people like you and other people that have internet access that can watch, you know, my videos in general. People like you can go to the grocery store and buy animal products or plant products, okay? You can buy fruits, vegetables, legumes, grains instead of animal products. You can be perfectly healthy doing that. I'm not talking about a person who has to starve if they wouldn't eat animal products. No vegan in their right mind would go to a person who for whatever reason have to eat at least some animal products to survive and then call them immoral for doing that. A survival situation is something different than the situation that you are in and that I am in. So the next time, please just refute my points or go vegan, okay? And tell us all that you finally realize that maybe you don't have any valid excuses to not be vegan. This last comment is from Leo Jackson 98, and I think he's a vegan. I'm pretty sure he is actually. And it's not a super dumb comment, but I've heard this quite a lot and I just want to address it so that I hopefully hear it at least less in the future. He writes, the eat enough calories and you will get enough protein point is false. I know it's a cartoon made for entertainment, but don't spread false information. So yeah, it's also meant for entertainment, but I do also want to make a valid point or make valid points with my videos and get people to think, aside from being hopefully entertained. The thing here is that you are technically right, but only if a person is absolutely, completely dumb. So you could be vegan and you could eat all the calories that you need for a day and not get enough protein. But you would probably have to eat mostly junk food like ice cream and chips and cookies. But if you eat like a normal person would, a lot of whole foods, then it's virtually impossible to not get enough protein. Okay, just a few examples, and I just wrote them down too because I wanted to have some fun in Chronometer, where you can check like the nutritional value of foods. If you were to eat nothing but romaine lettuce, okay, of course nobody does that, but if you were to eat nothing but salad basically to meet your caloric needs of the day, then you would get about 250% of your needed protein from salad. If you were to eat nothing but cucumbers, let's say you eat like 50 cucumbers or whatever you need to meet your caloric needs, you would get still about 150% of your protein, of your needed protein, okay? And if you were to eat, you know, we can do this with many foods that are whole foods or close to being whole foods, I guess, because tofu, I'm not sure like how close we could call this to being a whole food, but if you were to eat nothing but tofu, like 8 blocks, 9 blocks, 10 blocks, whatever you need to meet your caloric needs, you would get 420%, about 420% of your needed calories. So now, of course, you should balance things out. But if you have, you know, tomatoes and grains and lettuce and tofu and like just mostly whole foods as part of your diet, then there's virtually no way you don't get enough protein. So every reasonable person will get enough protein on a vegan diet if they eat enough calories. Okay, so to close off this video, I just wanna give you a bit of an update, just like where I'm at right now with my next animation, because like I said, I'm working on a pretty big project. Like I said that in the last video, if you haven't seen that. I'm working on a really big project and I'm still working on the script. Most of the days I've been working on the script for, I guess, like 3, 4, 5 hours or something. But a lot of that time is also research, because for that next video I want to make sure that I have a much better idea than I have now even. Like I do know a lot of statistics and so on, like basic stuff I guess, that you should know as a vegan, like just to counter arguments that people throw at you. But I'm looking a lot more into research about nutrition and environmental stuff too. Because I just feel like I need to know more about that kind of stuff for my next video. And also just like it's kind of challenging for me to write that script just because it's so different. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know that, again, I just want to highlight, probably I should say, it will take a long time, but I'm working on it every day for many hours, so it will come. And in the meantime, I will just do videos like this, and hopefully also with better quality in the future. More about that in a second. But also let me know if you like or dislike this kind of video. Not sure how well I did, but let me know in the comments, and if you want to see more of this. And yeah, other than that, just one more thing before I go. I told you in the last video too that I was actually waiting for a camera, a decent camera, because as you can tell, the quality of this one is so-so, because it's just like a phone camera. And yeah, I've been waiting for the new decent camera for way over a month. It's 1.5 months or something. So I'm not sure when I will get that. Honestly, I just hope it's within the next 1 or 2 weeks. So the next video may still be with this camera, but hopefully at some point I will finally receive the camera that I have paid a lot of money for, and you can have good quality. Alright, that will really be it for now. So thanks a lot for watching, and I see you in my next video, hopefully. Alright, take care, see ya, bye bye.